So again, so we were in Southeast Asia. We were traveling from Cambodia to Vietnam. So we had to get a bus from Cambodia to Vietnam. And the previous night before that, okay, wait, I'll back up a little bit. When we were in Cambodia, we were kind of like, we were in the capital city, and we quickly realized that the street food wasn't great, because like in Thailand, all the street food was really nice and you didn't feel like you were going to get food poisoning.
Yeah.
But in Cambodia, it just like looked, the streets were so dirty, so you were always like fucking paranoid. I was paranoid to get food poisoning. So I was like,
Yeah.
I'd rather eat fucking noodles than eat their street food. So we basically go to the supermarket and we see this like really good deal for these noodles. So we buy this massive pack of noodles, and there was 4 of us. So we get back to our apartment and we were like, yeah, we got our visa to go to Vietnam, because that's what you had to like apply for a visa while you were there. So we basically get our noodles, and then I realized that I can't read what it says on the front, but I can see that they're like black. It's got black packaging and it has like chili oil in it. And my brother was making them, and I say to him, look, not everybody likes spicy food, so can you like go easy on the spice? And he was like, I'm cooking, so it's like my kitchen, my rules type thing. And I was like, oh,
Just not very nice.
yeah, I was like, okay, fine, whatever, because
Yeah.
couldn't be fucked arguing.
Gordon
So-
Ramsay.
Yeah, all right, hun.
Fucking boiling water on some noodles.
I know, what the fuck? Literally.
My kitchen, my rules.
Yeah.
Sweating.
Literally, it was like little packets. Anyway, so we eat our noodles, and from the first bite, my mouth was on fire. And then I look around and everyone is like almost crying. Like it's so hot that literally my friend ran to the sink, started like putting her mouth underwater, like running it underwater. My brother was like screaming as well in pain. Because it was painful. It was awful.
Yeah.
And I was literally like, what the fuck do I do? And then, you know, Selby, he was just sitting there challenging himself to eat it. Because
Selby's like
Selby
that, though.
does not waste food. He was like, I don't care how hot this is. I'm going to nail this.
No.
So he's challenging himself. Then the friend, the one that was running her mouth under the water, she started putting baby powder on her face. She didn't know what to do.
Oh, no.
Yeah, like it was bad.
In her mouth.
Yeah, choke on it. At that point, you were desperate. Like you had to do something.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, that ordeal kind of ends, and then in the morning, my stomach does not feel good, like at all.
How many had you just had that one bite that you'd had?
I had like maybe a couple bites, but you know how it takes like maybe 10 seconds before the heat starts to hit you?
Yeah,
So I only had like, just not that much food.
Yeah.
And it fucking affected me. The next day I wake up and I explode like in the toilet. Fucking biggest shit ever. And it stinks bad. So you can tell something's really wrong with my stomach.
Yeah, when your shit stinks,
It's
you gotta
wrong.
watch out, yeah.
And,
normally
like,
mine smells great. I don't know about you.
It smells of butterflies and rainbows. If you know what that smells like. Anyway, so basically we're on the bus and I'm not feeling great. But because I'm sitting down, my ass cheeks are nicely squished together, so I don't have to worry about the pain in my stomach.
It's plugged up there.
Yeah. And we're literally, traveling from Cambodia to Vietnam. And we get to Vietnam and we had an Airbnb booked. And literally we get off the bus and I was like, I'm going to shit myself. Because I stood up after that trip and I was like, I am literally gonna fucking explode right now.
The struggle is real.
So because I had a previous experience of almost shitting myself, I knew that if I run, my body will be in fight or flight. And it basically shuts down all the systems of needing to pee, poo, stuff like that, because you're in flight or fight.
Yeah.
So I was in flight. I was like, I'm going to fucking sprint, and I know I'm not going to shit myself because I'm sprinting.
Yeah.
So
Running in circles.
No, I sprinted from the bus stop to the fucking place, to the Airbnb. I just had like the map and I was fucking bolting for it. So I get to the entrance. It was this beautiful building. I get to the entrance and I sit down because I'm like, I know I'm not going to shit myself
If I sit down, yeah.
So I knew that all we had to do was wait for the Airbnb guy and then just get into the flat. So he's fucking taking his time. Anyway, he arrives. We're in the lift and I'm thinking, as soon as he opens that door, I'm fucking finding the toilet. So he opens the door. He barely manages to even open it. I push through, push him out the way, run in, get in the toilet, explode in the toilet.
What feeling?
And then I literally was like, I'm not coming out until this guy's gone.
Yeah.
Because I knew that my friends would be able to, they would have to deal with the smell. He didn't have to. So
Yeah.
anyway.
He's hid in the toilet, in the poopy toilet.
He's giving them the tour.
Yeah.
Like,
And
this
I
is
was
the-
like, get the fuck out of here. You don't want to be here.
Nice to meet you. Get the fuck out.
Literally. And then he got out and everyone was like, whoa, what the fuck, Maggie? And then basically, I think I burnt my gut with
Spice.
with those noodles. I couldn't eat anything for like 3 days. I literally,
Really?
yeah, I had to only eat rice. And I was like in bed with just the worst pains in my stomach.
Oh,
And,
Oh,
and
because
then the next day, everybody was eating burgers from this place called Carl Jr. It's like you find it in America, I think, and also in Russia. So I was like really, really happy to have found that place, but I couldn't eat. So I cried
oh,
when everyone was eating their burger. I was like crying at the table because I was so frustrated that my brother ruined my stomach when I told him
and then
not
he's
to.
fine, and
Yeah.
then like everyone else is fine, but you literally
Literally,
you
and
tried
then-
to save everyone, and you almost shit yourself, and you had to sprint, and you like all these different things.
And then, so we come back to the UK, and months pass by, and then I randomly see on like YouTube this Asian girl challenging herself to eat the spiciest noodles in the world. And guess what? It was them.
Really?
Yeah, spiciest fucking noodles. That's why they were a black packet.
Oh my
and
god.
they were like, there was like a warning sign on them and everything. Yeah.
The per-
Oh my god.
That's really funny. The
It
person
almost
who was
killed
like
you.
checking you out was probably like, oh wow, these.
Yeah,
They
they were
either
like
have
those.
no idea what they're doing or they're about to do some
Yeah.
challenge.
They're about to die.
Yeah.
I think that's why they were quite cheap as well. Because
Nobody
Wow.
buys them.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, what the hell? You only
Fuck.
needed like one drop.
Like a novelty.
literally one drop would have been enough for like everyone's meal.
Yeah.
And it would have been a nice little kick rather than fucking destroying my body
Yeah,
from eating
using-
that.
Oh my god.
I was picturing you a bit like Daniel Craig in Skyfall, running to the Airbnb over rooftops and like
Literally.
sliding over
Yeah,
things.
that's how it felt. Like there was nobody could be in my way. I would have pushed anybody.
Yeah.
Literally that guy, like poor guy, because I literally was like, get the fuck out my way.
Move, bitch.
Yeah. It was like if you've seen White Chicks and the guy's
gets
lactose
diarrhea,
intolerant.
yeah.
And he's like, move, bitch. And he gets in the toilet.
Love you.
And starts like he like puts up his legs on
Yeah.
both sides and then like explodes in the toilet. It's so
That
funny.
was
That
you.
was me. That was
Yeah.
literally me.
My God, I can
That's
picture
so
that.
funny.
So yeah, I've had my fair share of almost shitting myself.
been right ever since.
Yeah,
Good
I
God.
think I fucked my gut since.
That's so
No,
funny.
I'm kidding. But yeah, that was great. No, your story is
love-
fantastic
I
though.
love. So I actually haven't